What's going on, guys? So today on this Masterpiece Monday, we're going to be taking a look at something new I acquired from an awesome Black Friday sale, and it is the MP-10 Shattered Glass Optimus Prime from the Generations line. So, yay! I picked it up at Big Bad Toy Store and caught it for $79.99, where it's normally like $130 some odd dollars. It's currently sitting at 99, so it's right at 100. So if you're still interested in it, they still have some. But guys, the box is so big, it's way over there. So we'll do a quick pan down here. You got really great box art there depicting Nemesis, or not Nemesis, but Shattered Glass Prime. Looks pretty cool, and apparently he's shooting at regular Optimus Prime. I don't know what's going on there, but hey, oh, hey, there's a trailer. I'm supposed to see that. And you got the Shattered Glass logo down there, Hasbro logo, and Ages 8+. Hey, I'm right in the middle of that. And before we rotate the box, we'll open it up. You've got a little bit of Velcro, and you have an enormous thing here. So you've got the whole inside there with the schematics and everything like that for different Optimus and other things, and Megatron, and you got the Shattered Glass, hence the title. And then you've got Shattered Glass Optimus Prime. If you can read that, by all means, go right ahead. I believe it was actually for a BotCon exclusive originally, was where they came up with the idea, and then it eventually spawned this guy. So, okay, set that down. Turn this way, and you have a purple Autobot Meteor logo, because technically Autobots are evil in this universe. And then you have even more stuff. So, Shattered Glass Optimus Prime. You see him here with his repair bay, with his axe, and in 18 steps, he turns into truck mode. And then you also have his repair bay in trailer mode, or two different things. And then you come over here, and it's just black, but up here there's a purple Autobot logo. But that's it for the giant box. So let's go ahead and get him out here. Alright, here we have Shattered Glass Optimus in his awesome truck mode and looking beautiful. So he's come here in this nice metallic-y purple. Looks very nice. It's actually molded plastic. The trailer is all in black. You've got purple stripes going down there, and then a purple metallic Autobot logo there. It's very, very cool. Now, we have looked at an MP-10 before, but it was the Year of the Horse version. If you want to go check out that review, it was a long, long time ago. In fact, I will reference that because I'm going to skip transformation in this video just because to make my life easier. So, he does roll on rubber tires. Pretty cool. The trailer does connect very nicely. Gotta love that. Now, before I really get into specific stuff on this, I want to go ahead and knock out some comparisons, because I have some Optimus Primes here. So, let's scooch the big boy over just a hair and knock the camera, because you always have to hit the camera when you're doing things. We'll bring in one of the other big Optimus Primes I have. You have the Power of the Primes Optimus. See, significantly smaller, even though it is a leader class, but the truck itself is significantly smaller, and then of course it has all the problems that this has. But then something a little bit cooler. We have our DX9 Dutch Optimus Prime, and you can see obviously we got just stepping down scales. Now, DX9 does have a Shattered Glass version coming out soon. I will be getting that because it's awesome. But let's go ahead and get these other boys out of here because we don't need them. Go ahead and remove the trailer for right now. Set it aside. And we'll talk about just the truck mode here. And it looks very, very good. The metallic purple here is very nice. It is actually molded in that color. It's not painted. Although this silver stripe right across here is. So that's pretty good. I love the fact that he has "Till all are gone" as his motto. I was like, wow, he's a little edgelordy there. Edgelord Prime. And he does have some nice chrome wheels there. Although one downfall of this, maybe it's the fact that it's the more Generations version. Crappy gray plastics, although he is a little bit duller than a standard MP-10. A kind of muted blue here for the back end of the truck. You have the taillights molded in like a gunmetal-y gray. Service has the same thing. The tips of the tails are actually clear with some silver paint there. That's pretty cool. Smokestacks molded decently there. We have seen that. You do see the crotch section just chilling there. Looks nice. Though this is also where it gets a little dull up front. All of the bumper and everything that's normally chrome on every other version of this is a dull gray. It would be nice if the whole thing was painted with this silver paint, but you can only do so much. And there again is your shattered glass. It's tampoed on there. I do wish it was actually a broken panel. Be kind of cool. You do have silver paint all around the windshield. You do have the real working, well, working quote unquote, mirrors there. No chrome finish on the backside. I like the green headlights and the green top lights there for the thing, and the windshield molded in a yellow color. Same thing with the side windows. He's pretty cool. He does roll fairly well, as we've already seen, and he's decently hefty. So that's pretty good. Now, one problem I have, and we'll see this coming up, I do have some paint chipping right there. That's technically the back of the hands when in robot mode, so that is the thing. And also, this little chunk here does tend to come loose a little bit more often than not, or at least it doesn't peg in solidly. But otherwise, this is a very, very cool version. It does have the same problems that any MP-10 does in truck mode, which is minuscule, but they are an existing thing. So let's look at the trailer. And there's the big old black trailer right there. Like I said, we talked about the details there. It's exactly the same as all the other ones. It does have the stanchions that flip in and out. They're very nice. You do have the rotating peg there for the trailer to come out. You have all the nice molded frame detail and even a fake wheel underneath. Some metallic flake in the plastic back here under the rear axles. Looks pretty cool. I like all the brake lines and stuff like that. The tail lights are in red translucent, and you got some kind of black or gunmetal there. Looks pretty cool. What's cool, there is actually two stripes here. It's really hard to see except in direct light. You got the purple stripes, and then you have the dark blue stripe around the outside edge. I dig that. And the metallic purple Autobot emblem there is actually very, very cool. And if you don't want to use these stanchions, you flip these supports out, and they do have the automorph part where the foot drops down. I love that option. It's actually very, very cool. Now, of course, you can come back to the trailer and split it open just a little bit. Oh, that's weird. That's not supposed to be in there yet. But, yeah, you can yank a ramp out of there, just as you should. Looks pretty cool. And you do have all the repair base stuff that's in here as well. You do have his weapons that are tucked away. Don't really stick in there. You have the repair drone or cockpit or whatever chilling right here, molded in the new blue with a green translucent cockpit. You got other things just kind of flopping about over here. I don't know if it's mold degradation or what, but a lot of these things don't fit the way they used to. But it's pretty cool. Now, one thing that I noticed on this one, and I don't know if I saw the last time I looked at MP-10, you do have these little bitty doors right here. If you flip that one in, and you flip that one in, and you raise up the repair bot like so. You close these. That's just going to be problematic. Close this up like so. The drone now sticks out the top. And like I said, I don't know if I know I definitely didn't cover that before, but I don't know if I noticed. Also don't know if this is accurate to any screen representation or anything. But it does work, and of course you do get the articulation here. Double hinges. You got a loud truck outside, adding 2 sound effects. You get the claws. Got that. This can just do all the things. You do have this kind of satellite dish here, actually painted in a nice silver. It's pretty cool. I accidentally closed the door with the ramp still out. But as you can see, if you've got any kind of car laying around, This one in particular does fit in there very nicely, along with virtually any MP car. Mine are buried, or I would totally bring them out here. But that's always a fun option. I'm glad it comes with a trailer, and I love the new deco. And if you really want to be funny, you can, in fact, fit a whole DX9 Prime in the trailer. So that's really funny. But as a little comparison here, to show the details here with the DX9, I mean, they nailed it. I honestly believe they just took what the MP had and scaled it down, because almost everything is molded exactly the same. I mean, even underneath, it's super simplified, but the fact that you can even, you know, fold these guys out just like the MP, as I covered in this review, which, you know, by all means, go check that out. And of course, on the inside, you do have all the same stuff, just, you know, significantly less molding. But that's it for the trailer. But I do dig this thing. So let's go ahead and take a quick break and come back to Optimus in bot mode. Alright guys, here we have Prime out here in robot mode, and looking, well, pretty beefy. The MP-10 mold, while dated at this point, is still good. The thickness of the chest, that body, that ever so iconic grill setup here. You've got Autobot logo on this side. You've got the triangle thingies on his hands. And yeah, he looks awesome. This is always one of my favorite versions of this mold, and I'm actually incredibly happy for it to be my first. I really do dig it. And like I said before, I didn't own that one. This one is mine. I do dig it. I like the head that now has this darker blue. Oh wow, that actually works out real nice. You got the eyes there that are painted red. Right there, that's a very cool shot. Hold on. There we go. You got gold in here inside his Prime crest situation there. Let me move some lights around here. Of course, all this stuff doesn't really change that much. You do got silver paint down here on the leg vents, like you should do, and hides the wheels very nicely. His articulation is the same as it ever was. So you've got what I believe is a hinge up here, and then the neck rotates, which is very nice. The ears do move, so you can kind of finagle Prime however you really want to. Shoulder joints have this nice kind of flip out here. You can extend it so that you can get a much wider range there. Can go all the way around, and of course Prime can do a nice high teacher. May not be a Gundam, but he can still do a high teacher. Now for bot mode, the smokestacks should be up like this. They do have a little bit of problem staying up. Got to be some mold degradation at this point. You do get rotation right above the elbow, so nothing going on up in there. Single jointed elbow, get you to 90 degrees. No big deal. You get wrist swivel there. Thumb is fixed. Bottom three are on a single pin here. The trigger finger is on the same pin, but actually has another knuckle, so he can operate a trigger. And actually, I have a problem on the actual trigger hand over here, because Prime tends to be right-handed. I have popped this finger off several times. It isn't just like a Gundam the way it assembles, so we just pop it right back in. But that is a bit loose. The fingers did not want to move. It was incredibly stiff when I first pulled it out of the box. He does have waist rotation. He can go all the way around due to transformation. And once again, this is where I was saying this doesn't tab in super well. Probably just need to thicken up those tabs. He can do a damn good Jean-Claude. Does have thigh rotation. Goes only so far. That's good. He can't kick very far forward on a nice ratchet. You can kick that far back. Same ratchet. Ratcheted single jointed knee, get you to 90, and if you need a reverse bend for some strange reason, you can do that. The legs do move in and out on a slider right here. It is locked in place. You've seen that during transformation, but to go back, you want to push that button right there, and the leg will slide up in there. Super classic design. I love it. I love it a lot. So good. Feet are on a hinge back here for the ankle. And then you have the toes, which can move quite a bit. And you even have some heel movement here and a rocker. So very nice ankles so that you can get a nice wide stance. Turn a little bit and he can be doing lots of things. I don't know what that pose is, but he can do it. I do wish the thumb could move a little bit so he can give a good thumbs up or something. That would be cool. Nice. So that's it for articulation. We can talk weapons, because he does have the same weapons all MP-10s come with. He's got his folding gun. Though it's funny that now, seeing this in hand, I've had it before, but now comparing it to more official looking non-transforming guns, this is actually not as good as I always thought. But it is molded in the exact same gray as the body, but it does have silver right here for these side vents and a blue handle with some tabs in it. And real quick, like I said, it does transform. So you flip up the barrel and just kind of tack all that together. That's compact form. It can store either in the trailer, which is right over here, or it can store on his back like so. I actually love this storage idea. I think it's one of the best things they've ever done. And of course, to transform back to gun mode, you just push this, and now you got a flip out gun. Let's go ahead and throw it in his hand. Just slide it in there, tabs into the palm, and you fix your fingers. And there's your prime with a gun. Hi. I am Optimus Prime. Okay, other weapons. He does have his Energon axe, which is now in a really kind of disgusting snot yellow. It's not the best thing ever. Definitely some mold degradation going on here. You can see it. It's very not done well here. It's coming off a bit more green on camera. Yeah, I guess it is what it is. And it does. Oops, see, look. His finger totally just came out. That wasn't even the finger that was giving me problems. You just can't turn that in too much. But that just plugs onto his hand. Oh, maybe it... Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. It's specifically for his right hand. I forgot. I do wish the hand folded away for this, but I guess it's okay. But he does do that number right there. I forgot that it's non-universal. So that's pretty neat. Looks really good against the background, though. I'm going to chop you. I'm going to chop you up. I don't know. All right, and we do have the Matrix of Leadership, which is exactly the same as all the other Matrixes we've ever gotten. All die-cast with the clear center bit there, although technically this is the front, and it took me a while to figure it out. And he does go inside the chest here. Pop it open like you do. This is actually his front bumper. I love that idea. Then you've got the center section here, which is not the easiest part in the world to open. You just have to get the finger in there. Once you get it, you can move it. And then you've got the cavity there. Put it with the two tabs facing up and just push it in. Now, once again, this might be some mold degradation, but it doesn't really want to stay because you close that and there you go. And funny enough, when he's in truck mode, it's kind of facing downward and totally exposed. So if anybody ever wanted to steal the Matrix, just wait till he's in truck mode and it's all good. But overall, this version of Prime is actually very, very cool. This is just like a jelly thing. It's so funny. I want to give him his gun back real quick before we do some comparisons. Here we go. So much like before, we'll bring in the other big Prime we have. There's our leader class Power of the Primes Prime, which is very nearly MP sized. It is so close, it's ridiculous. I mean, like, he may as well be a quote-unquote masterpiece scale, although the details kind of suck, if I'm honest. But, you know, they don't look terrible next to each other. this one just looks way better. Though I do know that there is now a knockoff upscale version of this one that is a little bit better. It does get rid of these bits on the arms and stuff like that. Actually looks pretty cool, but does the god-awful legs. Hasbro's got to fix those legs. And then, and then we have our tiny primer down here with the DX9 Dutch. I know it's not much of a size comparison, but it's more of a detail comparison. And like I said, I'm going to be getting the shattered glass version, so I'll be showing that off as well. But yay for that. And last but not least, there he is with his repair bay trailer. It's all ginormous and stuff. But it's pretty cool. I do dig it. But all in all, guys, this is a fantastic new addition to my collection. And I love just this. I love this really cool new old random Elseworld version of Optimus Prime. It's just cool from the colorization to the detail work and stuff like that. The fact that he is like an actual evil Optimus Prime. I dig it. And it's just so pretty in this color. I do wish that it had more paint, like on the plastics and stuff like that, made it a little better. Light up head would not go amiss as well. But he is pretty neat. And considering we're getting a brand new MP Prime next year, that is ridiculously expensive, I guess it's fine to have gotten this one. Now, hopefully, with the help of one of my local subscribers, I'll be bringing another MP-10 to you guys sometime fairly soon. But until then, we'll have to deal with just this one. Yay! Guys, if you like this video, if you like this Prime, give me a big ol' thumbs up. And what's really strange, it feels like I haven't reviewed anything in a while. Make sure you go check out the Patreon right here on the screen. And of course, if you want to do that, you can donate as little as $1 a month to help out one of your favorite creators, because every little bit does totally help. The only real reason I could get stuff like this is I'm very busy with the Christmas season at work. And if you don't want to do that, but you want to get some cool Shoki gear, there's plenty. I even have a new Nerdcast one-on-one shirt. Potentially working on another one inspired by Nick from the other night. And of course, if you want a hashtag nub shaming shirt, make sure you let me know and I'll potentially put that back up for sale. And of course, you can always grab some double October gear. There's still plenty of that, so no reason not to grab one. But guys, I will catch you on the next one. And remember, as always, to keep on nerding.